We got new ones. We won't go through everything, but I guess maybe we each pick out two
I think we should talk about the
cards.
champs. I feel like those are
Yeah.
The
those are the ones that
champs,
matters, and
perfect.
everything just kind of
Yes,
supports them.
I like it. Let's talk about Rek'Sai first. We've got Rek'Sai, the 3-mana, 3/6 lurk. When I lurk or attack, grant lurker allies everywhere +1/+0 round end. Place me into your deck. Amazonian, what do you think about Rek'Sai?
She's a big girl, and I like her a lot. But the fact that she disappears on round end, even on, I originally thought it was just on like when you were attacking with her.
Right.
No, she's just like, y'all see you nerds later, dip. And it's not like
Yeah.
she goes back into the top 3 cards of your deck. She's just
Right.
gone. And I don't believe she has a signature card either that tutors her to the top of the deck or into hand. So she's just like, see you nerds later. Hope you draw me again.
Yeah. You can put her on top of the deck if you have her in your hand already.
Yes,
So
with like
Yeah.
a bone charge or something.
yeah.
So Rek'Sai is one that I thought was poopy when they first showed
Hmm.
her. After playing with her, she's actually fucking nuts.
Yeah, the
She
lurk package
levels
is cool.
she levels up really, really fast. And when you have the card where you put something onto the top of your card and then do anything, that with her, if you do that twice, your board is gigantic because she lurks twice. So when she's on top,
Oh,
you get +2 attack on all your shit that's attacking.
right.
She's actually kind of bananas. She's better in your hand and on your deck than in play most of the time, and she's really fast to level
Interesting.
up. She's actually crazy.
Oh, right. So the when I lurk, that refers to when they're on top of the
Yep.
deck.
Yep. So if you put her on top,
Okay.
if she's the top card, she
He
gets the
double
regular
lurks.
lurk, and then she also does it again.
Yeah, she's a double lurker.
She's a little scary. She's actually, and she closes out games. When she's leveled up, she gets overwhelming. She a big girl. She
Oh,
got big
right.
stats.
Yeah, when I level up, create 3 random lurkers in hand.
But I feel like you have to play her with Bilgewater because just the
Yep.
support in Sharima or Bilgewater alone doesn't feel like enough for a full lurk tribal. So
Yeah.
definitely a narrow deck build, but a strong, aggressive card in that build.
Yeah, I mean,
Better than
I still want to build Rek'Sai control where you're blocking with Rek'Sai because she goes back in your deck at end of
yeah,
turn. You can just block and then she like
It's just bad Braum.
regenerates. Yeah, I
yeah.
know.
Hey, I'm
But
all
it's
about bad
cheaper
Brom.
Braum. It's cheaper Braum
She's three
and has
mana.
attack. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably trash, but I still want to do it. Okay, who else do we have? We of course have
Like,
Pike. Our good boy Pike. There he is. 4 mana, 2/3, quick attack and lurk. When I lurk, transform me into death from below. And he levels up when allied pikes have dealt 15 plus damage, which is interesting because of the way he works. Um, it just needs to be Pike deals damage, but it's not I have done damage because that would refer to the individual card. It's Pike anywhere cumulatively has to have done damage, which is nice because it would be pretty bad
Also, his
otherwise.
level up is nutty and really, really frustrating.
yeah,
Yeah, there's
when
the
it does
level up.
happen, it's good. It's really good.
Yeah, when yeah, when he levels up, he basically the spell, the death from below, it's a 4 mana spell, lurk, it has lurk and it's a fast speed spell. Summon Pike striking an enemy. And that's not striking each other, so it's not single combat. It is
Yeah.
concerted strike.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So Pike
yeah.
is one that oh yeah, so Pike's interesting because I thought Pike was a lot more nutty than he is. After playing with him a bunch, when he is death from below, when you get the lurk,
Yeah.
very, very strong. But that doesn't always happen because you do need, like, he has to be on top of your deck. You have to
Yeah.
attack and him turn
Yeah.
into the spell. Otherwise, just playing him is kind of weak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because he needs to the leveled up version we can see on the screen. When I kill an enemy, I strike the weakest enemy, and that can stack.
Yeah.
So like if there's a bunch of you know small units on the board, you can goblin sharpshooter them
Yeah.
all away.
It just makes Kindred look bad, though.
True.
Like, yes.
Kind of wish Kindred worked this way.
Yeah, I know. Same.
Sad. Can we get some F's in the chat for Kindred?
Kindred.
Unfortunately, but I think Pike is definitely cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Pike, as part of the Lurk package, is where he shines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does feel. I know people were talking about this before, but it feels like a TK Soraka type of scenario where it's like the deck kind of builds itself because you need a certain like density of lurk cards for it to work, and there's not a ton of room for non-lurk cards. Plus, it's worth noting that Pike's champion spell is Bone Skewer, which is really cool. A card that
Yes.
obviously we saw get released beforehand, and has seen some play. Obviously, works extremely well with Pike. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really interested in what Pike is doing, even if that deck is like a very narrow, like sort of builds itself type of deck. That's fine. I like that, TK Soraka and where it is and what it means for Runeterra. I'm fine with that.
Yep. It's good.
Okay, last champ we have here is the one that was revealed today. That is Ekko. Saucy, do you want to talk to us about Ekko?
Ekko is fun as shit, quite good, and really, really easy to level up, even just in Piltover and Zon.
Okay.
I was able to level him up super easy without going into any other regions. I was just playing like mono P and Z. We got the new Piltover and Zon Predict one that like puts 3 copies into your deck. But every time he strikes, you get one of his time tricks in hand. And that's if he is on defense or attacking. He is not hard to level up, and when he levels up, it's very, very good. He's strong. He's strong. His Chrono Break or whatever it's called when he levels up, it just wins the game when you play it. It's nuts. It's so good.
Amy, I saw you nodding your head when
I
talking
just thought
about
it was
Ekko.
really fun. Yeah, I was playing Ekko with Zillion, found it to be a really fun deck, and works very nicely. And the supporting package is also pretty cool. It doesn't feel overpowered right now to
No.
me. Feels flexible, feels like there's different ways to play with the card. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, when I first saw Ekko, and granted, I have not played with Ekko yet, so this is still pending actually building a deck with him and playing him. But I don't know. I'm kind of not on the hype train of Ekko as much as other people. I think, you know, it's a bad argument, but the whole like dies to Mystic Shot thing, I think holds some value. Like being an X2 definitely sucks on the non-leveled side. But also, he has quick attack, which is great, and when he strikes, he creates, preordain, which I like a
Also,
lot.
he is really easy to level. So very often
Yeah,
you play him, he's already leveled, and then
yeah,
boom, like no longer dies to Mystic Shot.
Yeah, and he can
that
level in your hand.
that is true. That's very good. And then of course the spells are super good. The chrono breaks, just absolutely busted. The parallel convergence also busted. Granted,
And the
these are
time
cards
trick
that,
is nuts.
yeah, I
It's
mean
so
it's
good.
it's opt, right? It's
Yeah.
scry. It's kind of like scry and then draw one.
Yeah.
Which is great. I mean, obviously it's 2 mana instead of 1, but right? Is it 2 mana?
Yeah.
I think it's
2
2
mana
I
mana.
still
burst.
need to try Echo Shrooms.
It's really fun. I was
You've
playing
already done it.
I was
You know
playing
what? I
Echo
should have
Demacia.
expected Saucy would be the
Of
first
course.
person to be like, spells, you say?
Yeah.
Puffcat Peddler likes spells.
That's what I was playing basically all day. Field promotion, Teemo Echo. Really, really stupidly good. And this guy, when you give him
Ooh,
Scout,
field
you
promotion
create 2 a
echo.
turn.
Yeah.
It's
That's pretty
nuts.
sick.
And they cost 0 when he's leveled up. So you get
Ooh.
2 free ops a turn. It's really dumb.
What about Echo Victor?
Yeah, I'm in. Echo's great.
All right.
He's
Yeah,
very
I think
flexible.
Echo seems super flexible, but all like it feels like he is flexible, but also is doing a powerful, not necessarily narrow, but like a powerful specific thing, which is
Yeah.
nice. It's not like Echo is just like a bundle of stats.
Mhm.
Feels like he's got a bunch of stuff he does. Obviously, the spells, like the way that the predict synergy is cool. It's almost like cards that have draw card synergy, where it's like you want to be doing this and are going to be doing this anyway, and also you get a benefit from doing it, which is nice. But it's not like oh well, I have to. I absolutely have to build a predict deck, or else Ekko doesn't work. It's like nope, he'll just kind of level up anyway. And if I put even a little bit of additional predict in, he'll level up super fast.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I'm not. I don't know. I feel like there's something is a little off about him for me in terms of like specifically competitive, but I could just be completely wrong. He seems super cool if nothing else, and the spells that are like around him, the parallel conversions, the chrono break, those cards are extremely powerful.
Sort of while we're on this page, I do want to mention that Drop Border, the card in the top middle there, Drop Border features a non-binary character using they/them pronoun in the they/them pronouns in all of the flavor text referencing them and in their own. And I just thought that was nice. Thank you, Bryant, for some representation. I appreciate it.
Same.
A delicious snack.
Yes.
A delicious snack. Also, awesome hoverboard. I mean,
that is a very cool.
I mean, Ekko has this whole storyline of like him stealing a hoverboard and goof in a boot.
Goof in a boot.
He's like a prodigy, but he's also like a little Zon rascal. So
yeah, I want to talk about. I want to talk about like 2 cards each that surprised us or whatever. Because I have a couple cards I want to talk about.
Ragamuffin. That's what I meant. That was the word I meant. Sorry.
It's like an old grumpy man.
No. A ragamuffin, not a curmudgeon. Okay, go ahead, Saucy. Sorry.
Couple cards.
To clarify.
You're fine. Jawfish, the 8-mana lurkfish.
No. You don't get to talk about Jawfish because you did not say Jaw ready for this on the broadcast.
I would never do it for you.
Even though it was set up. I'm so mad.
This card's fucking insane.
I'm mad.
This card is a one-sided ruination.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty insane.
It's
also insane that you didn't say Jaw ready for this on the seasonal. I'm so mad.
Guys, I'm leaving. I'm going home because I don't like jokes from you. You're not good at jokes. Your jokes are bad.
I know.
Jawfish is nuts. I don't know if you've experienced this card much yet, Amy. But every time usually you get it from the spell that creates lurkers in hand or Rek'Sai. When you play it, you win the game. It's so crazy. It's
and like
strong.
It's flavor wise. I think the Jawfish is supposed to be the fish that ate Pike. So cool, awesome, yummy.
Yeah. And by the time you play it on 8 mana, it's at least a 9 attack creature.
Yeah, it definitely seems sweet. It seems very strong. The only thing I have to say is
ready for this.
Had to do it
too hot to dance.
It's a good thing. All I'm saying is it's a good thing I wasn't on the broadcast at that point because I would have gotten the Play Runeterra Twitch channel DMCA during
this. The only thing I really don't like about this card is that it's not also a sea monster.
Yeah,
I think this is the only one that should be both.
It's huge.
Yeah, and I saw that. That it definitely makes sense because it obviously is a sea monster, from a flavor standpoint. And I think it was a post on Reddit or maybe Twitter that asked the question, and people brought up the at least semi-legitimate point of like, oh well, this would nerf, Jaw Hunters, ironically enough, because like it is a sea monster, but it's not a card that you want to ever get in the sea monsters deck for the most part.
True.
But also just make an exception and don't let that card be generated. They literally can do whatever they want on the development side. Like
just jam it. Make it a dragon too.
Just like you can't get double strike from Victor's thing. Like it's a keyword, but it doesn't say like you get a non-double strike keyword.
Yeah.
It just isn't part of the list. So they easily could have done it. But maybe easily might not be the right word. They could have done it, but anyway, I don't know.
Also, Elnux might be scary. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ooh. Amy, in the few hours that you've been playing today on the I guess technically like the pre-release, were there any cards that jumped out to you in terms of ones you had fun with or you thought were particularly good?
I got killed by Elnux. It was awesome. Actually, right next to that Elnux right there, Boom Baboon rules.
Yeah, Boom Baboon is sick. Card
It's
is
a
Boom,
sick.
monkey.
boom.
It's a cool monkey.
It makes good sounds too. It screams.
Oh,
Ooh,
I was
that,
mostly making my own monkey noises whenever I play Boom Baboon.
That's
But
why
like,
I
just
like
look at the art. Look at this dude. Dude rules.
I will say, I guess okay, it's the eye patch that makes it look kind of not like a baboon, but no, that I guess that would be a baboon, wouldn't it be? Also, a baboon can be whatever it wants to be in the world of Runeterra, right? It's fictional.
I think
Uh,
the 3-man, I think it's a 3-mana, but the new predict follower in Piltover and Zon, I think when you play it, if there's a
Crack-
baboon, I think they
uh,
yell at each other.
Practical perfectionist.
Yeah, something like that. I think the baboon yells and it yells back and like ah. It's really good.
Yeah, that is one of the most fun things in playing the new set is getting to hear all the new voice interactions and voice
Mhm.
lines from the cards because there's so many in there.
Echoes are good.
They're so awesome. I'm trying to see. Oh, the one card that I want to call out again. I haven't played yet, but the Abominable Guardian, the 8-mana Yeti. I think it's
Oh
up
yeah,
near
we were
the
talking
top.
about that right before we started the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
round start. Yeah, oh, you passed it. It's down a little bit to the left. It is if round start, if you have 2+ Yeti, summon me from hand and create a copy of me in the deck, and then play. You draw a Yeti. I mean, like
It's strong.
free 5/5 seem good. Now there's not a ton of Yetis that you can get early, but there is at least one mana Yeti that you can play in your deck, and then there are other ones that can be generated. I don't
Also,
know.
I
This one
think this is
seems
the
interesting.
fastest way to level Lysandra, by the way.
Wait, this
It's an 8-cost unit
Oh my
that gets
god!
summoned.
Also triggers
Other than
reputation when it
Turbo
hits.
Thralls, yeah, might be.
Yeah, because like by turn 2, you can summon 3 of these, so it's pretty good.
That's true. A producer is in our ear saying that the Watcher was actually buffed because of Yeti. Yeti Watcher is the new world. You heard it here first.
Yep,
Probably
guaranteed.
also heard it here last. But yeah, I think boy, we have talked about a lot of stuff.
All right, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. We record episodes live every Tuesday right here and on Twitch. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more Runeterra content and ring the bell for notifications when our videos go live. See you next Tuesday.